microcontroller. So here it is mentioned that successive two machine cycles need to be applied so that it will be considered as you want to reset your CPU, and after that your CPU will be resetted. But single spike if comes or occurs produce, in that case your CPU is not resetted. So CPU two machine cycle time slot or time duration depends on the crystal oscillator frequency connected to the microcontroller. It may vary some, but it will be restricted up to the 24 megahertz, and based on that whatever the duration is there, that is, if we are generally considering the 12 megahertz crystal oscillator, so divided by 12, so 1 microsecond is a time required for a one machine cycle in case of 12 megahertz crystal. If we are increasing the crystal frequency, then its required time is goes on decreasing. If we are decreasing the crystal oscillator frequency, in that case the time required to complete the one machine cycle is increasing. So in this manner you have to select your crystal oscillator for your application. So mention here reset a high on this pin for two machine cycle is required or need to be applied, and after applying two machine cycles successively for the pin number 9, that is reset pin, what will be the status of the different or specific SFRs generally related to the program counter, stack pointer, and register banks. Register banks are nothing but your temporary data storage application purpose. So all register banks, that is bank 0, 1, 2, 3. So based on that, here the initial or default register bank selected is bank 0. So write down or reset. Okay, have you completed? Hello? Okay. Mention. Program PC is nothing but program counter, SP, stack pointer, and bank 0. After that, we go for the crystal oscillator pins XTL1, XTL2. That is pin number 18, 19. So only write this. Do not write next 32 to 39. I think PPT is changed. Okay, no problem. So pin number 18 and 19, XTL1, XTL2. So one is considered as an input and another one is considered as a output. So both pins are associated with the crystal oscillators two terminals, and additionally you have to connect the ceramic capacitors as per the requirement of an crystal oscillator, that is frequency, and it is mentioned in the data sheet the value of value of capacitor for respective frequency of an crystal oscillator. Okay, so have you written XTL1, XTL2? You simply mention that crystal oscillators terminal, one as input and another one as a output. Okay, then you simply write pin number 18, 19, pin names, and pin name are XTL1, XTL2. Only this is required. Now it is what is to be seen on screen. Okay, no issue. फक्त तुम्ही लिहा आता म्हणजे मॅन्युअलीच पिन नंबर 18 and 19. पिन नंबर 18 and 19. आणि फंक्शनमध्ये काय लिहा XTL1 XTL2 पिन नेम XTL1 XTL2. I will share once again my screen. And write in that function crystal oscillators pins. Okay. After that you write for EA. What is to be displayed on screen now? Okay, then good. So write down for that. Here EA is nothing but EA bar. Huh? Here I am not able to make it a bar, a special symbol. If it is underline, then no problem, but at the top side EA bar. Okay, so mention EA external axis. You simply mention EA bar in your notebook. EA bar external axis. Okay, as a name itself, if we activate this pin, that is EA bar, in that case only we are able to access the external memory. That is, when we are activate this pin, then we are able to access the external memory, or otherwise we simply say that for accessing external memory it is necessary to activate the EA bar pin. So if we are considering that EA bar is an active low signal and its function is to activate or allow accessing external memory. So in that case, for accessing external memory, EA bar should be connected to 0. For accessing external memory, status of EA bar is 0. And if EA bar is equal to 1, that is 5 volt is there, EA bar is equal to 1, in that case simply we consider that we are accessing internal memory. We are accessing internal memory. If EA bar is equal to 1, that is, if EA bar is equal to 1, that is nothing but EA is equal to 0. So external access is disabled when we make EA bar is equal to 1. So generally when our program memory, or simply we say that when we are not interfacing any kind of external memory with the microcontroller 8051, in that case this pin is becomes 1, or this pin connected to the VCC. That is when we does not require any kind of external RAM or ROM for our application. In that case we consider that, or we may connect EA bar is equal to 1, that is VCC is applied to EA bar pin. And if we are interfacing any external memory, either RAM, either ROM, in that case it is necessary to make EA bar is equal to 0, whatever the size is there. As we are discussing about the RAM and ROM interfacing capacity is 64 kilobytes. So 64 KB of RAM we may interface, 64 KB of ROM we may interface. So up to this, whatever 4 KB RAM if we interface, 16 KB RAM if we interface, or 32 KB ROM if we interface for our application or use. In all these cases, it is necessary to make EA bar is equal to 0, as this is an active low signal. So for activation of this pin becomes low if the active low signal is there, and if it is active high signal is there, in that case for activation you should make high. So EA bar is there, you write in your notebook EA bar. So for making activation or accessing the external memory, it should be connected to 0, and if we are not using any kind of external memory, in that case EA bar is equal to 1. Is it clear? Hello? Okay, so have you written EA bar? Write down. Then PSEN and ALE. So here, as 8051 is having both facility, that is RAM is also connected externally, ROM is also connected externally, but to access any one from these two, whatever size is there, that is restricted or limited up to the 64 kilobytes. So if we want to access the external program memory, that is ROM, in that case you should make program store enable bar is equal to 0. PSEN bar, right? PSEN bar असं लिहा. PSEN bar. You mention PSEN bar, program store enable bit or program store enable pin. So generally this pin is connected to the output enable pin of an external memory. So whenever we are discussing or interfacing the memories to the controllers, that particular memory sections having their own output enable pins. So if we are considering RAM is interface with controller, ROM is interface with controller, and for these two memories, external memories, data line is same. D0 to D7 is connected to the RAM, as well as same data lines are connected to the ROM also. So common address lines or address bus as well as data bus is connected to RAM as well as ROM. Due to this, CPU is able to access only one memory at a time. So it is necessary to select or identify which memory is to be accessed by an CPU. So in that case, if we are making PSEN bar is equal to 0, so प्रोग्राम स्टोर एनेबल. तर प्रोग्राम स्टोर एनेबल का म्हणतोय आपण, कारण आपल्याला इंटरनल मेमरी कमी पडली प्रोग्राम स्टोरेजसाठी, म्हणून आपल्याला काय करायचं आहे, प्रोग्राम हा दुसऱ्या मेमरीमध्ये स्टोअर करायचा आहे. मग तो प्रोग्राम जर स्टोअर करण्यासाठी ऍक्टिव्हेट करायचा असेल तर काय करावं लागणार, आपल्याला PSEN सिग्नल हा ऍक्टिव्हेट करावा लागेल. आणि PSEN हा काय आहे, तुमचा ऍक्टिव्ह लो सिग्नल आहे. मग ऍक्टिव्ह लो असल्यामुळे काय करावं लागते, PSEN बार इज इक्वल टू 0. जर त्याला 0 केलं तरच काय होईल, एक्सटर्नल प्रोग्राम मेमरी ऍक्टिव्हेट होईल. म्हणून काय म्हटलंय की फॉर एक्सटर्नल कोड दॅट इज प्रोग्राम मेमरी, PSEN बार इज इक्वल टू 0. तर PSEN बार काय करायचं, तिथं 0 करायचं आहे प्रोग्राम मेमरीसाठी फॉर ऍक्सेसिंग प्रोग्राम मेमरी. आणि जर तुम्हाला एक्सटर्नल रॅम ऍक्सेस करायची असेल, इन दॅट केस मेक PSEN बार इज इक्वल टू 1. प्रोग्राम मेमरी ऍक्सेस करत नाही म्हणजे दुसरी मेमरी कुठली आहे, डेटा मेमरी आहे, रॅम आहे. मग काय असेल, 0 नसेल तर 1. इथं दोनच कंडिशनमध्ये पिन्स तुमचे ऍक्टिव्हेट होत असतील, 40च्या 40 पिन, आयदर 0 आयदर 1, दॅट इज VCC or ground, whatever the signals you may applied or interfaced with the IO pins. So PSEN, are you getting PSEN? प्रोग्राम स्टोअर. ओके, प्रोग्राम स्टोअर हा लक्षात ठेवायचा वर्ड, प्रोग्राम स्टोअर. स्टोअर का करायला लागणार आहे आपल्याला, तर ते एक्सटर्नल मेमरीमध्ये स्टोअर करायचं. इंटरनल इनसफिशियंट आहे, 4 किलोबाईटची जी आहे ती इनसफिशियंट आहे, म्हणून एक्सटर्नलला चाललोय आपण. ओके, आणि ते रिक्वायर्ड नसेल, ऍक्सेस ऑफ प्रोग्राम मेमरी इज नॉट रिक्वायर्ड, इन दॅट केस यू गो फॉर डेटा मेमरी, दॅट इज रॅम अँड ALE. नेक्स्ट इज ALE. address latch enable pin, ALE. So this pin is used for demultiplexing of address and data lines. Demultiplexing of address and data lines. So here I am saying that members are decreasing. Okay. So the function of ALE pin is this pin is connected to, please mute, someone is making noise. Who is this? Okay. Roll number one. Roll number one. Please mute yourself. Okay. So here